Hello, fabulous people. This is the Together podcast, and this is the place where Sharice and I come together to help you get it together for your everyday business life. So we hope you enjoy.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And I'm going to say like the old people say, thank you, Lord, that I woke up in my right mind and I get to hang out with you fabulous ladies.
Yes.
Q was in the background. Q, we so appreciate you. And Sharice, I so appreciate you. I could tell you in another hotel. And despite all of your troubles, you always show up for us.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much for showing up for us, for showing up for this work. So
yes.
I just, as we,
my pleasure.
And everything, everywhere I've gone lately, the theme has been gratitude. And I think I'm feeling it more this year, I guess, because I'm older, but how much gratitude is needed, how I need to be saying it more often. Like I feel much more grateful for everything. And so thank you so much, my partner. And then you guys, Sharice and I, this is like about 2.5 years. So April will be our 3 years. We started this in 2023.
This is crazy.
And I was doubting that. Like I went back through our text messages and I was like, nope, we started in 2023.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we've gone through 2024, we've gone through 2025. And when we make it, hopefully by the grace of God, into 2026, that will be our 3-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And so, we already talking about doing our live event. We already have a tentative date, April the 4th. And so if you guys could go ahead and mark your calendars for that. And as you guys talk to Sharice and I, tell us what y'all want us to do in that live event. We know it's going to be a one day. We know it's going to be in person. We know it's going to be April the 4th. That's all we know right now.
That's all we know. That's all we know. So chime in.
Tell us what you want us to talk about. What would you like for us to go deep on in person? So that, let me say 2 more things and then we're going to check in with Sharice and see how her day is going.
Yeah.
So one, I just decided at like midnight, Sunday night when I couldn't sleep, that I am going to do a goals workshop. So I'm putting it up on right now. It's going to be January 3rd for individuals, a whole day. And I'm really going to make this for entrepreneurs. So we're going to talk about business goals for the next 10 years, for the next 5 years, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to break that thing down by the end of the day. So that we know going into the first week of January, because that's when we're going to be. We're going to do it on that first Saturday. So you start on Monday, which is going to be January 5th. You know the exact things you should be doing that week to have a prosperous year. And so plan to prosper. It's going to be on social media as soon as I can get all the stuff over to Q. And so it's going to be $99. But hold on. For y'all are people. I don't want to. I want to get it.
Hold on, just hold on. Let's talk about it.
Okay, y'all. Sharice has been to coach me, but y'all my people, so I want to make sure y'all are there. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so I want to charge $99. It was actually $97. I did the pricing already, so it's $97.
Good.
So what you finna say? Because I want friends and family to have a discount.
Well, okay. Well, going into our 2026 and our new abundant energy, let's not do discounts. Let's do bonuses for showing up. Let's bonus people and let's reward them for showing up instead of discounting, because discounting can be a little low energy, even for the people who are buying into it, right?
Yeah.
That's all. That's it.
Oh, I love that even more. Okay. So for the family, that's y'all people who listen to us, we're going to, let's see. I think about it. I'm thinking about it. Let me think about it.
Let's think about that part.
I'm gonna think about it. I'm definitely gonna give you guys a bonus because I want. I want to give. So anyway, all right. But I have been coached, and I listen to the people who coach me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you're worth much more. Let's be clear. You're worth much more. So, okay, they sold the seed to come in for $97 and they just get bonused in and then they get the rest. When they show
Okay.
up, they get the residual of your amazement, right?
All right. All right. Okay. Tell us how you're doing, my dear. You have the floor, and then you could take us into the topic. And y'all, I'm hot about this topic
Yes,
today.
honey.
But
Yes,
okay,
yes,
Sharice,
yes.
you,
Yeah,
you.
so had a really great weekend. I rented out the space this weekend for a lady who had a brunch and a flower. It was called the Rose Gold Garden, and it was so cute because she did a brunch. It was a Friendsgiving, to be
Oh,
exact. So
nice.
she did the brunch and then she did no, let me be all the way clear. She started out with a fireside chat, okay, with a
Okay.
special guest, Ty Cooper, and then we moved around to the brunch, which was
Mm-hmm.
amazing. The chef was always amazing. And then we went and made flower bouquets. So,
Oh,
and I actually have it here. I brought it to someone really
oh,
special.
that's
So
so pretty.
yeah, so I made that myself. I put that together, curated it. So it was really a beautiful event. So ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you do more events. Do more private events that are close friends and close, other entrepreneurs, other people you don't even know. Just feel free to do events and invite people you do know, you don't know, network and be open to creating something different. It doesn't have to be grandiose. It should be
Okay.
impactful and it should be something that touches people, right? So I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. I enjoyed hosting that event for her. I look forward to many, many more events coming in. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited. I've been thinking just so we're in a review stage right now. And
Yeah.
then I'm taking off the Monday after Thanksgiving and the Tuesday after Thanksgiving to plan 2026. So going
Hmm.
into Thanksgiving, I've been really into a review stage. Matter of fact, you and I have a Thursday morning meeting where we're going to review all our social media posts, review what we did this year, review what worked well, what
Yeah.
didn't work well. And so, which I think is so important for goal setting
Yeah.
and to kind of get your mind right for the next year. Because I really want y'all, okay, I'm preaching for 2 seconds. I
Hmm.
really want you guys to know what worked well so you can do more of what worked well. And I really want you guys paying attention to your time
Hmm.
because you may think that the client who's paying you $10,000 is the client that you need to get more of, and that feels good. Okay. But
Hmm.
if they paying $10,000, but the work is costing you 10,000 hours, that might not be the best for you. So I
Hmm.
really want you to look at what was your money maker. And
Hmm.
so I'm going to ask you to double down, like figure out what made you the most money. So you may find out that person who paid you $500, their work only cost you 1 minute of time.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so now let's look at it, 10,000 for 10,000 hours or 500 for 1 minute of time. And
Hmm.
so those are extremes, but I want you to really we can kind of fall in love with our businesses and put on rose colored glasses
Yeah.
with
Hmm.
our idea of what, oh, this is going to be great, da da da. So I really want you to look at your numbers and let your numbers tell you where you need to double
Or
down
to
at.
stay.
Like
Hmm.
what's
That's
going to be
good.
least effort for most money. And so most of us want to work smarter, not harder.
Hmm.
And so
Hmm.
this is the way to do it. This
Yeah.
look at your numbers. So I really want you guys doing that, really looking at what's working, really looking at what people is saying to you.
Hmm.
And so that's what I'll be doing. The whole point of me saying that was what? Is that I'm excited about our topic today.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
what is our topic today? And I'm gonna be fussing at you guys because I feel it already because this is a great thing for me to
Yeah.
fuss about. All right, so Sharice, give us the topic, and then I'm gonna fuss, and then I'm gonna give it back to you, so
Okay.
you can make the people feel good.
Okay. All right. All right. So today we are jumping in on the topic of the new world of AI.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a perfect place for, especially as Gen Xers, to jump in and see, how are we using it? How are we not using it? How is it beneficial? How is it not beneficial? Are you afraid of it? Are you,
Yes.
Yeah, like it's so many different scenarios. So yeah, let's jump in.
All right.
I have my
Okay, I'm gonna let you
I
fuck
definitely
first.
want
Go.
you to start
Okay.
because I have a pretty controversial message about it based on
Oh,
my work, right?
okay. All
So
right.
it'll be interesting.
All right. So I want to fuss at y'all. I feel like I the spirit
Yeah,
of fussing
yeah.
because and it's the bigger
Accountability.
yeah, it's the bigger thing. It's not just AI, it's the bigger thing
Yeah.
of if the market is changing, I
Hmm.
need you to be open to going with the shift of the market.
Yeah.
So there are some things in service businesses that will never change,
Yeah.
that are going to be core to your business. But it
Absolutely.
could vastly change how you deliver your services and what you do.
Hmm.
So the pandemic forced us online,
Hmm.
but we were
Yeah.
going that way anyway.
Yes.
But it forced the people who was kicking and screaming and didn't want to go.
Yeah.
And so the attitude toward I have in conversations have been like, no, that's bad. I don't want it. You could be handicapping your business. And so I need you to be open to it. And I need you to go out here and take one of these free classes and
Hmm.
learn about it,
Hmm.
because I don't want you handicapping your business for the future.
Yeah.
Because that's what Blockbuster did.
Yep.
No, we don't. No, people not gonna be want. No, that whole downloading movies and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. They
And
put
now
themselves
everything
out.
is most movie stuff is now on a subscription,
Yep.
right? We can get every movie we want. We
Mhm.
don't. Matter of fact, I know somebody who works at Kroger, and they like, we can't even get Redbox to come get these red boxes,
Because they out of business.
right? So at Kroger they trying to figure out how we get these red boxes up out of here. And it was a shift in the time because
Yeah.
Blockbuster had rights to all the movies,
Yep.
and they didn't make the shift.
They didn't make
And
it.
so I don't want you to be Blockbuster.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying everything in your business needs to be AI. I'm saying
Hmm.
when the market shifts,
Hmm.
as a business owner, you have to shift with it.
Hmm. Yep.
So when
Absolutely.
the Brave Stadium came, yeah, I love Chick-fil-A. I love their food, but I love watching them as a business,
Hmm.
because how have you created such a customer service model that people every day in everyday language will use your training model?
Yep.
We'll just be like, well, it was my pleasure.
Hmm.
We talking about you just passed me the salt across the table. Like,
Hmm.
and so you got to look at the power of their training model that
Yeah.
is so consistent through their employees that now people in everyday culture are using your training model, what came out
Yep.
of your training model. So I love that. One of the things that that hurt my heart and I was mad about at the time is I lived out for a while. I was on Windy Hill, and I
Hmm.
would go to Chick-fil-A drive-through every morning. Come out of my apartment complex, take a right into
Hmm.
Chick-fil-A, take a right
Yeah.
out, and I was at work. Nice little circle. And I came in one morning, tried to take the right into Chick-fil-A. Boom, the whole building is down. They took it down to the red dirt. What?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't tell me? How y'all not tell me? Y'all took it down to the red dirt. What? Like the building was gone.
Mm.
And
Mm.
so I was like,
In a
okay,
day.
first of all, where I got to eat breakfast at, what we going to do? But secondly, thinking about it, I would think there's sometimes in your business, you may have to take it down to the red dirt. Like
Hmm.
there's no remodel.
Yeah.
We can't just move some furniture
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
We just can't come in and do some things. We need to take it down to the red dirt and rebuild a thing. And
Yeah.
so I'm saying that because I'm fussing against that. Well, we always did it this way, so we got to keep doing it this way.
Yeah.
You, as a business owner, you have to be looking at, okay, what are the new possibilities?
Hmm.
What are the new things?
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm fussing against. I'm fussing against that. Oh, I'm scared of technology. Oh, I'm scared this will happen. Oh, I don't want to look at it. Oh, I don't want to find out about it. Oh, I'm just gonna keep doing business the way I've been doing, because
Yeah.
I don't want you to be Blockbuster. So that's
Yeah.
my 2 cents, is doing it. And so my cousins was like, "Oh, girl, I took an AI class." My best friend was like, "Oh yeah, I took an AI class." And then somebody else, one of my clients, was like, "Oh yeah, I really enjoyed the AI class." Okay,
Mhm.
All right, that's 3 people in my life. I need to be taking an AI class. Like I
Yeah.
haven't taken, I did a lot of YouTube university, but I haven't taken a class on it yet to really understand it. And
Yeah.
so that's what I'll be doing in 2026, one of the things. And I want to bring you guys along with me to
Mhm.
see so that you're moving and keeping up with time and culture. All
Yeah.
right, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Ooh, that was really good. So it's so much, it's a lot of information when it comes to it, but definitely you have to open up your mind, to this new
Yes.
world. It is what it is. Believe it or not, it's been here. Uh,
Yes,
believe it
since
or not,
1950. If you do
yeah,
it, yes. Okay, go ahead.
yeah. You have to give us some of that history.
Mhm.
1950, what? What?
Yeah, like so it first kind of started in 1950. And yeah, we've been using kind of a version of AI when you call into the call center and you
Right.
get the little computer,
Yeah,
right? Y'all
yes,
been
yes,
getting
yes,
computers.
yes,
Y'all been doing that for a while. So it's been
yes.
working in the culture. It
Right.
just now is available for the everyday person to start using.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
been around for a while. So, okay, back to Sharice.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have to open up our minds to it. I think one of the things that would be super important is learn the basics. What is it's
Yes.
artificial intelligence, right? Now that there's so much information about it, I think it's information overload as with everything else. But focus in on the basics. What is
Yes.
it and how will it benefit me in
Yes.
my personal life and my
Yes.
business life?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Simple. Keep it simple right there for one, because most what most people need to understand is how will it benefit me in my industry? How can it make
Oh,
me
yes.
money?
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
About that.
and one thing is, I want you to hear me on this. It's really a personal assistant. I don't think that people should be afraid of it
Right.
taking over
Yeah.
because we're still humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't get lazy, now that's where you want to be careful. If you
Mm-hmm.
allow it to make you lazy, and if we continue to
Yeah.
allow this technology to make us lazy as humans,
Yes.
it's going to put you out anyway.
Right.
Period.
You're
You're going
right.
to be mediocre out here,
Right.
especially if you don't adapt to the AI. You
Mm-hmm.
will be even more mediocre and you will be making medium money
Mm-hmm.
and living a medium lifestyle, mediocre.
Yes.
So, what we have to do is grasp onto it and get the basics and
Yeah.
understand how can I use this to save
Mm-hmm.
more time,
There we go.
save more money, to
Energy.
become more systematic,
Yep.
right? Because I
Yep.
know for me, uh, I have had to come to an understanding and hear me out because I'm literally in my branding, I've had to take a whole stop and pivot because this AI, some of my best friends are digital marketers, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they are doing AI photo shoots.
Yes.
Okay, they're my direct competition, right?
Yes.
So you telling me, oh, and I had to tell them, I was like, you my direct competition because you're telling the people, oh, you don't have to go in and get a photo shoot. You don't have no makeup, no hair, no wardrobe. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to go into a studio and bop, 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 bop. That's cool. I get it. Send them some photos, and boom,
Yeah.
they can put you in a scene, a Christmas scene, you and your whole family, and bop, 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 bop. That's beautiful and that's amazing, right? So, but there is a market who still wants
Yes.
real people, okay?
Yes.
And I want you to understand that you can do both, okay? You have
Yes.
to understand that this is just an assistant. Okay, I might show up. I might get me uh, dang, it's not an avatar. What twin? The AI twin.
Yes.
But the twin is to help move her. The twin don't sleep. The twin
Right.
don't go to sleep.
Right.
She's constantly working, doing her thing while you
Mm-hmm.
go over here and be a human and you rest
Yes.
and you think and you have human interaction and you build real relationships and you do real
Mm-hmm.
networking.
Mm-hmm.
So and there are some introverts who won't ever show up on camera, right? So they're gonna use AI to be them. So you got
Yeah.
to understand. You just have to
Where
understand
can I use this? Yeah.
where
Yeah.
and how can I use this for me in my life,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I
Mm-hmm.
think it's all okay. You just have to keep it in perspective with your goals,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I have to, while I had to be clear with, yeah, that is my direct competition because I just sent the proposal out to a gentleman probably it was about a year ago and he ghosted me, right? He ghosted me.
Uh-huh.
I was so offended because I'm like, you're such a professional until I sent you that proposal. And now you're gonna ghost me unprofessionally,
Now
sir.
you can't
So
talk. You ain't got nothing to say now.
right. Uh-huh. And I already knew it was probably the pricing, but my pricing is my pricing. If you can't afford it, you just can't, and that's
You
fine.
just can't.
So, but girl, I saw him in an AI photo the other day talking about, yeah, I think I'm gonna change the way I dress. And I'm cracking up because I'm like, that looks really amazing. But you know, the minute people meet you in person, and don't see that AI photo and
Yeah.
you're claiming that to be you and who you are, you know that's a lie and that's betrayal, right?
Mm,
So this is why it's
yeah.
so significant that you understand that this is a twin, right?
Yes.
This is someone
Yes.
who is it's a sister, it's a
Yes.
cousin, it's my bestie, my
Right.
business
Right.
bestie,
Yes.
not me.
Right.
Okay?
A proxy that can
See,
operate
there you
on my
go.
behalf sometimes, but it ain't
Yeah,
me. It ain't
yeah.
me.
So
Mm-hmm.
I want people to not be confused of that. And also I want people to understand when I look at an AI photo, it's like, oh, that looks nice, but there's no connection. I don't see your real eyes. I don't see your real skin. I don't see your real smile. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So just have those understandings. And and I'm just speaking to my
Yes.
industry, right?
Oh,
And
and I
why it's
think
still important to
one of the
have the real
things,
interaction of a real photo shoot, right?
Teresa, I love this about you because this is what I see. What I loved about you, and one of the things is you transitioned us, a lot of us, when you were leaving the salon, you transitioned us from one thing to another. So you
Hmm.
transitioned us from doing our hair like on the ground weekly to, okay, how can I be more of a consultant for you and your hair? And you come in once every 3 months or something like
Hmm.
that. And so I
Hmm.
can see you very smoothly making that transition again,
Hmm.
because in the way I'm using AI photos is I'm still doing my big photo shoot, but I
Hmm.
can't
Hmm.
afford to do a 3,000 photo shoot every 3 months. And the
Hmm.
amount of
Right.
pictures we need these days on social media,
Yeah.
but AI can do a better job when you have good quality photos.
Hmm.
And so
Absolutely.
get the photo shoot done when
Yeah.
you can get it done,
Yep.
because it's so much more colors, branding, how you want to look, how you want to come through on the screen, that you
Yeah.
need another human being to help you with.
Yeah.
And then
Absolutely.
you can fill in. And so I love that you're going to be able to transition. And a lot of you guys is going to be like that, transitioning from doing like the detailed on the ground work to doing this higher level consulting work
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
kind of AI comes in. And so, that's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah. So
exciting.
really my business besties in that
Mhm.
digital marketing space, we work hand in hand because after the photo shoot, guess
Yep.
what? We're gonna create some AI photos for the
Yes.
rest of the year.
Yes.
And also like, talk to your market transparently about your girl, name her,
Yeah.
give her a name and say, hey, she's over here doing ba da 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 da, and I'm over here that. And sometimes put them side by side and let them humanize the
Yeah.
situation, right?
Yes.
So that
Yes.
people have a better understanding and won't be afraid of it.
Yes.
Because we don't want people to be afraid of it. Like we're the
Yeah.
humans. Like we're the ones with the dominion
Mm-hmm.
in this earth.
Girl, preach, preach, preach.
So let's be clear, we're not allowing anything to come and take over unless you just do
Mhm.
it. That's what you do. That's what you do. But me and mine, we're not.
Say that. Say that. All right. I'm so excited about all the different ways that you guys are going to be able to use AI. One of my friends, she's in the same coaching program with me. Her name is Natasha Pemberton, I think. But
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that I love about what she said is, my husband and I had 3 or 4 business ideas and we just couldn't get to them. And with the
Mm-hmm.
help of AI, now we got all those businesses running.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And so so the power in that to be more productive, to be able to do what you've been doing at a faster rate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so what I use AI the most is for ideas. And so I want you guys learning enough to where it can help you think.
Yeah.
It can help you research. It can help you just do. And so, like for example, the when I said, okay, I'm gonna do a goals workshop.
Yeah.
So I put in the things. Give me 10 possible titles.
Yeah.
2 seconds. Now I got 10 possible titles.
Yeah.
Historically, that would have taken me 2 hours to do. I would have been
Exactly.
calling everybody. What y'all think? What will you think? What do you think? And so you can just move faster with AI as a
Yeah.
thinking partner. And
Yeah.
I just watched a poll on LinkedIn, and about 70% of people are using it for a thinking partner. Help me
Yeah.
think about this differently. And you can ask it the same question.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got this problem going on in my business. As a marketing expert, how would you direct me to handle it? As
Yeah.
a business expert, how would you help me to handle it? As a sales expert, how would you help me? So, really thinking about what like helping you think and see things differently. As a legal expert, like
Yeah.
how would you help? And so really just I think pushing yourself to make sure that you're keeping up with what the new technologies can do for you. And I don't want you to be afraid. I think that's the thing. Like
Yeah.
it's like when I talk to it about some people, it's a bristle. Like, no, no, no. And I think I remember something. I can't even remember what company it was or something. I just remember one of the stories, and they were like, "No, the internet will never be a thing. It'll fade away. It didn't fade." And so
Never.
for you, y'all are out there thinking that AI is going, oh, it'll fade
No.
away. It's
No.
here to stay,
No. Here to stay,
and
baby.
it can really help you. And so that's just what I want. And I want you thinking about how you can always get new ideas into your business. So I'm gonna shift a little bit from AI, and I'm gonna talk about hiring younger people that come in with some
Because they
fresh
are AI
ideas. How about that? How about that? How about that? They was born into
now.
technology.
Okay.
And so being open to their new ideas. So if the phrase comes out of your mouth, but I've always done it that way, I need you to go sit down and have a conversation with yourself and Jesus to be able to let go the way you've always done it. Because that's the way you've always done it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that's the way you always need to do it.
Exactly.
It does. And so let some new young people come in, get an intern and say, okay, what would you do this? How would you do this differently? How would you do this easier? Can this be done with technology?
Yeah.
So there was so right now, okay, now this is on a tangent, but I think it'll be helpful for you guys.
Okay.
So all right, so there's a book called Buy Then Build, and it's talking about buying businesses, then build it,
Yeah.
as opposed to I'm gonna build a business from scratch.
Oh yeah.
Let's not do that no more. So you're not 20 no more. If you're not 20 no more, let's not build a business from scratch. Let's
Yeah.
go buy one and then just make it better.
Yeah.
Increase the profits on that thing. So that's what that book says. But one of the things the book says is there are a lot of baby boomer companies out there where the baby boomers are still doing things by pen and paper, literally in the business.
Yeah.
And how you can come in and probably cut labor costs, cut time on stuff just by adding some new technologies in. And so it was saying just the power of change can take a business and reduce its expenses and increase its profits. And so make sure you're not that business. Make sure that you are looking at the newest innovation to see what can be done and what not. So you can't be afraid to change. You got to be okay changing your business. And so to go a little bit deeper on that, the reason why some of us aren't really to change is like we hold our business like our baby.
Yeah.
Like, and I created this thing and I created it from nothing when it was like a fledgling, a seedling, and now I've grown it up into this wonderful thing. So I've got to keep doing what I've always been doing. And that's not different. I mean, that's just not healthy. And so just like You can't, if you had a child, you can't baby a 40-year-old man like you did a 4-year-old son. You got to treat them very differently and operate. Right. You got to have a different mindset. Yes, that's still your child. Yes, that's still your baby, but there's some separation. There's some difference. And so we need to, I want to make sure that you guys are separating your business from yourself. So when your numbers say this favorite thing that you used to do, your clients don't want no more, you can stop doing it.
Yeah.
When your clients say this, and this, you can be like, okay, that's what the numbers are saying. It's no. And then there are going to be some things that, yes, you definitely want to keep around, and that's core of the business. But I need you to be open to the conversation first. I need you just to be open to the conversation about what possible change could happen. Do we need new colors? Do we need what do we need? I want you guys to have an openness to that is my business, and I'm gonna do what my business needs me to do, not just what I want to do. Because your wants and desires may lead you astray. So there's also a wonderful book, What Got You Here Won't Get You There. And I'm actually not sure if that's the whole title. I might be misreading the title. I can't remember it. I haven't read it yet. But just the title alone is powerful. What got you here won't get you there.
Yeah.
So what got you, and Arthur Blank has a book that talks about this too. Because how you run one hardware store is not how you run 100 hardware stores. And how you run 100 hardware stores is not how you run 1,000 hardware stores. And so you've got to change. You've got to be open to new ideas. And so that's what I want for you guys, to make sure there's an openness. That right now that you have a come to Jesus meeting with yourself, and you say, I'm going to be open to new ideas. I'm not going to let my business get stagnated. I'm going to let other eyes get on my business. I'm going to let people give me suggestions on what I need to change and what I need to do different. I'm going to take an AI class, and then I'm going to take whatever new software class that I deem that may be helpful. I'm at least learn, at least get the introductory and learn, and I'm going to keep reading, and I'm going to see how the young people are doing it these days, and like all of the things to be open so that you can grow. And so I think some of you guys right now I can speak to, I know you're not growing because you don't want to make a change.
Yeah.
You don't want to make a change. And so make that change.
Yeah.
All right, Sharice, I'm giving it back to you. I think that fussing at you guys is dissipating. It's dissipating.
Yeah. Well,
so I'll move into loving support. Give me about 5 more minutes. And I'll move into loving support.
Yeah, it's definitely needed from this space, because I think there are certain people that need to hear it a certain way. Because if you're constantly hearing it from corporate, or you're constantly hearing it from younger people, or constantly hearing it from social media, it just might not be the way you need to hear it in order to open up to it. So I think through our experiences, our authentic experiences, we can share a really open-minded perspective, because we're entrepreneurs, we're purebred entrepreneurs. So it's like, when you are in these trenches for real, and you have to, like, I gotta kill what I eat, and I eat what I kill. It's like you have to embrace what's happened, the truth of what's happening in this universe. It is what it is. We cannot avoid it. So how do I get in here in these trenches with this artificial intelligence and make it make sense for me, my clients, and my family? Okay? Because you can you can improve your customer engagement, right? A lot of us are lacking customer engagement because we can't be everywhere.
Or up 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And just to keep it simple for you, that is a benefit of AI. So when people are reaching out to you, you have someone answering to them in time. Because we get up and we scroll all day and night. And if someone comes up on your information, you don't want them to have to wait, right?
Right.
for
Right.
whatever they need and for the sale.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The
And I'll tell you
connection.
guys a story about that real quick. I was, 2, 3 years ago when I was looking for a marketing company to take me to the next level. And I was up in the middle of the night and I was scrolling. And I think 3 or 4 companies, I was able to make an appointment with them. One company, I couldn't make an appointment with them in the middle of the night. And
Right.
so I was like, I'm hot with y'all.
Yeah.
Because why can't I make an appointment with you in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
And so
24/7.
that expectation that I should be able to get to you some type of way
Yeah.
is there. It's very present.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very present. And so you can use AI in that way. You can use AI, and people are reasonable. I know I'm not going to get a person in the middle of the night, but I should be able to get somewhere with your business in the middle of the night.
Something. Yeah.
And so AI is a cheap way where you can do it. Like it is a cheap way where you can do it. A chat bot on your website, something easy like that. And so it can be done, because if you're not accessible, people like me are gonna judge that you ain't got your stuff together, and so I don't want to work with you.
The people who really want what you have, but
call your office in the morning to make an appointment. I ain't got time for that.
Yes.
Start at 8 a.m. I don't have time to stop and get on the phone and call you when I could have just made an appointment and put it on my calendar for a time when we were both available. And so think about that. So there's another book that I haven't read yet, but I love the title. Like, I love that these titles tell me what the book is about, and I feel like I get great lessons just from the title.
Yes,
and so another book is called "Don't Make Them Think." And so AI is going to be a huge way to help your clients not think, so that the pathway to get to you is really smooth and really easy. That they're getting all of that. So and I want to talk about one more book, because it's old school. So some of you guys may not remember this book, but there was a book called "Who Moved My Cheese?"
Oh my goodness. That was one of my first business books I ever read.
Right.
And it really it shifted me.
Yes.
Who moved my cheese? Oh my goodness. I remember reading that and like, oh my God. When I first opened up the salon, yes.
Yay. I'm so glad you read it. I knew I loved you.
Yes.
That's why I love you.
And still got it. I still got my Who Moved My Cheese.
Where mine is, but because I've just moved several times and lost some books. That being said, the book is still out there in the world. So if you guys haven't read it, it's a quick read. Like it's quick read. But basically what it says is that we as human beings sometimes won't follow the cheese. We will stand there and be like, well, why my business is shrinking? Why is my business not growing? Well, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and then hopefully it'll magically come back, as opposed to shifting and moving and say, oh, okay, now the business is over here. So I need to be over here providing what they need over here. And even when you notice that the numbers are going down and shrinking, starting to look for new lines of business and new ways to do business then. And so, but it does it in a very comical way, where I think him and Ha, and I think that was the name, and it was like 2 rats versus 2 humans, I think. And so it's really done well. And so I'm gonna advise everybody to go read that book. I'm gonna read it as well, because it's about shifting and being able to shift. And so they'll say, what's the old saying? Like, it's not the strong that survive; it's the ones who can adapt. The ones who can adapt, or something like that.
It's about, change is inevitable and adapting is the key to success, right? So you have to be able to adapt in life. And that's where we are right now. And those who aren't adapting to this new earth and this new, world that we're in, you're going to be left behind. Period. So adaptability is a really huge skill. And some people are not. And those are the people who you were fussing at earlier.
Yeah, it is I don't think we shouldn't look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it, learn. So I'm gonna challenge everybody. Okay, so these are your homework assignments today. Go read the book, Who Moved My Cheese. Go get it, read it, listen to audio. I bet you can find it on YouTube. Probably somebody has read the book on YouTube for free. So go listen to that book between now and January 1st. and
Let's see.
sign up for one of these free AI courses out here. There's just somebody's doing it for free.
Yeah.
And then start to notice, y'all know my virtual baby daddy, Danley Priestley. He has a AI company now that'll help you write a book. Tony Robinson, who had kind of went dormant for a while. Now he's back with a new program and an AI version of it, I think. And so I heard that. And it's some other people who are incorporating AI into their coaching businesses to kind of help and be that like ever present coach. They're like downloading their minds into AI as much and fast as they can so that they can be more present for their customers. And so I say that to say is notice the shifting in your industry. So what are the other people in your industry doing? And so I think a lot of people have been very like tunnel vision. I don't want it, it's taking away jobs. Oh, let me preach on that real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. This whole is taking away jobs. Change has always taken away jobs. Always. When we replaced cars for horses, it took away the job for the horse. It took away the men who was taken away. Who were taking care of the horses, who was building the wagons, who was building the wheels, all of that. A whole industry went away because a new industry came about. Okay. When we started using lighting and stopped using candles, whole industry. Now, the candle industry was able to rebrand with these scents, and now we buy candles for the scent and not for the lighting because we don't need lighting anymore because now we got lights. Whole industry decimated because of technology. So technology has always been changing industries and changing people and losing jobs. It's always been doing that. That's time transition, progress. Okay. So therefore, stop being scared like this is the first time that life has ever changed and changed jobs and changed industries. This is the way it has been happening since the beginning of time. Is that we get a technology and there are some job losses. So therefore, I need you to be the next iteration. And so they've been telling people, the regular mechanics, y'all need to come back to school and learn these computers. Because we know that's where cars are going. And so in the state of Georgia, I'm pretty sure right now, if you go to get an associate's in like kind of automobile computers, I think you can go to school for free as get an associate's in that. Because that's how bad they need the people to have that technology. When my Tesla break down, I don't want to have to go to Tesla every single time. And so that is happening. So I just want you guys to stop saying, oh my God, it's going to take away jobs. Things have been taking away jobs forever. And we will change and adapt. And I need you to change and adapt. That I need you to change and adapt. That's all. Just change and adapt. Like change and adapt because we've been doing it as a human culture. Okay. And so I do hate it that the guy who used to drive wagon and pick people up now is probably in a factory now assimilating cars together. But it was a shift, and you guys will find way to shift. If you are one of them people, you'll find a way to shift. And the same thing with the mental health industry, because we're hearing people talking about, I'm using ChatGPT as my therapist.
Okay. Right, but it's
I'm concerned about that. So we're all concerned about how it could be taking over our jobs, and yet I know there's a space for it. I know there's a space for it, and I also know ChatGPT can only probably take you so far. Like at some point, you're gonna need a doctor to actually put hands on you and actually feel this lump or something, and know. And so there's a place. I want to take away the fear. I don't want you guys to be scared. And that's what I'm hearing when I start talking to people is I hear this fear. And don't be scared. I need you to ride the wave and see what great things can happen. I want you to think about electricity and how we could only work by day and now we can work at day and night. And so, yeah, some candle makers lost their jobs because we're not 100% on candles anymore. But there was also a way to reinvent. So now candles aren't about lighting, they're about scent. And so
Yeah.
just think about the new possibilities and be open to how you have to shift.
Mhm.
Okay, so now, all right, now let's talk about you being open to the universe, open to God, open to source, open to your higher power about what's the new shift
Mhm.
and how fun is that going to be? Because for
Yeah.
one candle maker, it got fun to go out and see how can I infuse
Mhm.
these new scents of lavender into a
Yes.
candle,
Yeah.
into a candle,
Yep.
you know?
Mhm.
And so, can y'all feel the energy? Oh, I got to make a shift. But if I
Yes.
can get in line with the universe, oh, this
Mhm.
thing is about to get really fun.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
now I can have creativity in a way that I wasn't able to be creative before.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
candles was just for lighting, people weren't looking for color. They weren't looking for scent. They weren't looking for creativity. I couldn't be creative. I just
Yeah.
had to bang them things out.
Yeah.
But now that the candles are about scent and look and color and design,
Yeah.
now I can get creative in a way and flow in a way. So there's an energetic flow that y'all got to step into, that you got to ride that wave to see what new and wonderful thing God has in store for you.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Mhm.
jump in. Come see that the water is fine.
Yep.
Come see
Mhm.
that you can find your groove and your way. Like just come, enjoy, be open. Really be open to what's the newness,
The possibilities. Yeah, the
possibility.
abundant possibilities. You
Ah,
know, you have to see the glass. You can see it half empty or you can see it half full. You choose,
you
right?
choose.
You choose. But into what you were saying, the man in the station wagon, he could have went to the factory or he could have started him a driving service. He could have started his own business.
Preach that.
Because you already were picking up people and delivering things and, taking
There we
people back and
go.
forth.
Yeah.
So, which mindset will you choose? And
Yeah.
I truly understand that everyone isn't there, but that's also a choice,
Oh, say that.
you know? And a lot of us just have, you have people who are meant to work, for other companies, and that's a blessing. I
Hallelujah. Thank God for
I
those people.
admire people with paychecks. Like I admire
Look,
them.
and health insurance.
And health insurance, right? You know, and it's funny because, and I tell my entrepreneurs all the time. First of all, let's be clear. You pay for your health insurance, you pay for your life
That's true.
insurance,
That's true.
you pay into your
Yes.
own retirement. Who
Yeah.
told you that you had to have a job to have that? You know what I'm saying? So
Right?
either way, it's mindset, and you
It is
have to be
mindset.
willing to shift with the times and create whatever it is that you want. And you can choose to be over there and stay stuck, or you can choose to come over here and be innovative,
Yeah.
right? We are here to be creators. If we have dominion in this earth to
Yeah.
create whatever we want, we just forget. We forget
Yeah.
who we are,
Yes.
but get around people who will remind you who you are
Yes. Please do.
constantly,
And you
right?
guys get around somebody who's gonna make you grow,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
when my
Lord,
best
have
friend
mercy.
said, I took an AI class, I think you will enjoy it. You need to take this AI class. She's the
Mm-hmm.
one who told me AI is actually started in 1950.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And then when my cousin said I took an AI class, I need you to look at creating yourself an avatar. And so
Mm-hmm.
she gave me the name of a company, Hey Jen. And so I'm still
Mm-hmm.
doing the
Yeah.
research on it.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
you to go with it. And so I
Yeah.
want, leaving this conversation, I want to make sure that you have friends around you who will help pull you forward.
Yeah. Pull you
You can be like,
forward.
oh shoot, I'm behind. So I done
Yeah.
had my cousin, my friend, and a client that
Yeah.
I took an AI class. Oh shoot, I'm behind. And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
so have those people in your life. So
Yeah.
you can be like, oh shoot, I'm behind. I was at
Yeah.
the beginning of AI. Now
Yeah.
y'all taking classes?
Yeah.
What?
I
Okay. What we gotta do before I fall too far behind. And
Yeah.
so I know you guys can't learn everything. You're entrepreneurs, and I'm not asking you to. I'm asking you to be open. I'm asking you to take at least one AI class. I'm asking you to ride the new wave. I'm asking you to seek source on what this is going to mean for you and the fabulous possibilities that it's going to open.
Yeah.
So, all right, Sharice, close us out.
Understand it. Yeah, just understanding is everything. Clarity and understanding is the key to everything. And make sure you have people around you who are going to pull you forth mentally, spiritually, physically, because we need it all, right? And we cannot do this alone. We got a lot that we're dealing with. You know me, I'm always taking somewhere spiritual. We're carrying things that didn't really truly belong to us, a lot of damage, a lot of baggage. So we got to work through layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of stuff just to get to the basics. So that's why you have to have the right people around you, put that fire up under you, make you better, so we continue to create the best versions of ourselves daily. Right. So back to, I really want to make sure we remind them to read Who Moved Your Cheese. And I looked it up on YouTube. It's only 1 hour. You can listen to it audibly for 1 hour, y'all. It is a must.
It is a must.
Listen to that, because that perspective today, after you've been through these, years of ups and downs, I can't wait to listen to it again. It's just an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour. I can listen to that when I'm driving.
Exactly.
And so I will listen to it when I'm driving, because it was such good lessons about shifting.
Yes.
And so I think that's important. And so anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. 2026 in a way I can't explain. Anyway, God is good and getting better every day.
Yay! Yes, absolutely.
Yay. So, all right, wonderful people. We love you guys. Thank y'all for letting me start off fussing at y'all. And y'all were with us and rode with us all through it. Don't forget, reach out when y'all see Sharice and I in the streets. If you're thinking about it, what do you want us to do a workshop on? And so we'll be collecting those over the next probably 2-3 months, and then we'll start really marketing once we nail it down in probably February. So I'm excited.
Sounds good.
But we want to hear from you guys. So, all right, this has been the fabulous Sharice B, and I am Natalie E, and this has been the Together podcast. Like, subscribe, listen, do all the things you're supposed to do. We'll talk to y'all next time.
All right, be good.
Audio Jungle.